Greetings, fellow sapiens. This is Lord Adversary Omega, and I welcome you again to Inter-Dimensional Challenge Wrestling. Tonight we have a wonderful show for you. We start things off with a qualification match between Mr. Barton Mercer and Mr. Josef Zenk. They will be fighting it out to see who will be the final competitor in tonight's main event, a fatal four-way elimination match for the number one contendership to Xander Volta's men's championship. Yes! After that, we will be having a wonderful match between Mr. Eugene Eric Mann and El Cazador Ramon Hernandez. We will see who the better professional wrestler will be. Yes! Also, last week's Boon winner, Rachel Mortis, has asked for a match against the number one contender to the women's title, Kari Matsumoto. She wants to test herself to see if to cement in her mind, apparently, how she wants to use her Boon. I suspect she is weighing her options between possibly turning the title match into a three-way dance, or possibly using it to challenge the winner of that match to a title on a subsequent show. We will see, yes. Akane Matsuda has requested an Iron Woman match against an opponent of my choosing, and I have chosen Crystal Storm for her. That should be a lot of fun to watch, yes. I continue to be interested in Mr. Hayabusa's abilities, so I am testing him against this week Mr. Bishop Boone from New York, someone he's not faced before, so that should be interesting. Daniel Warren has asked to contend with Pamela Graves in the ring tonight. Apparently she wants to learn something about Pamela. We will see. Maria Cepeda has challenged Kristen Anderson to a match. Maybe we'll find out why. And then our main event will be a fatal four-way match, elimination style, for the number one contendership, as I said. It will be Carlos Gonzalez, Alex Van Sys, Arak Tolos, and the winner of our opening match tonight. And with that, I will turn things over to Minion 742. Yes, I think that's right, yeah. 799, sir, but that hardly couldn't matter, my lord. Yes, but welcome to Interdimensional Challenge Wrestling, folks. This is Minion 799, and we are live here, so we're going to get the show rolling right away. Are you ready, everybody, for tonight's show? For today's show. Afternoon, yes. Well, time is a construct that I don't fully understand. That is a bit hard to track, honestly, here in the challenge dimension. Lord Omega's Challenge Arena, that's what it is, yes. So yes, we've got an exciting show tonight, as Lord Omega laid out for you. And hopefully he won't have to say anything else tonight. But welcome to the Challenge Arena, and welcome to Interdimensional Challenge Wrestling, everybody. We will get the show started here very shortly. But first, we have word for our opening competitors. First up, we will hear from Mr. Mercer, then Mr. Zenk, I believe. So, Lord Omega finally deigns to give me an opportunity. An opportunity for a shot. This so-called championship. I'd laugh if it wasn't so pathetic. But maybe he's right. Right to worry about the possibility of me winning this thing. Right to fear seeing the nightmare walk through his chosen competitors, one by one, taking their dreams, their hopes, and their ambitions and turning them in on themselves, leaving only despair and tragedy in my wake. Welcome to the Viking Nightmare, fellow competitors. I'll be sure to give you a warm welcome. Well, good to hear from Mr. Mercer. I'm sure everything's fine. Yeah. But we've got word from Mr. Zenk as well, which I'm sure will be equally comforting, or good to know. And won't be at all disturbing. Yeah, the warlock seems like a sane and level-headed individual. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, crap. There we go. All right, so next up, Mr. Zenk.
Barton Mercer, the living nightmare. You leave me in something of a conundrum. For you see, I am not entirely sure what exactly you are. I hate not being sure of such things. Normally I can tailor my magics to my opponent based on my knowledge of what it is I face. But you might just be a delusional man. You might be exactly what you imply you are, or you could be something in between. I don't know. But what I do know is that even without precise knowledge of your true nature, my innate magics, and those lent to me by my glorious patron, will prove sufficient to grace me with victory over you. And then we will what happens in the glorious chaos of tonight's main event. May you be blessed by her darkness.
Well, I guess that could have been more unsettling. Well, that match is now, folks, so let's, What? That match is wrong. What? Oh, motherfucker. Ah! I hate this program. Well, one of my matches is completely borked. Great. I'm gonna have to. Okay, I know how to fix. I know how to handle it, but. Okay. First match. But yes, folks, we've got Barton Mercer versus Josef Zenk in a qualification match to start things off. They will be the winner will be competing in the Fatal 4-Way in the main event for the #1 contendership for Xander Voda's title. Here come our competitors down to the ring, folks.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Salem, Massachusetts, weighing in at 319 pounds, the Nightmare, Barton Mercer.
Well, Barton has been something of an enigma here, folks. He had all that trouble with Eugene, but then he beat the living crap out of one of Lord Omega's shades. So I'm not entirely sure what to make of it, Barton. Other than he is obviously very dangerous. Speaking of dangerous.
And his opponent, from Avalon, weighing in at 222 pounds, the Warlock, Yosef Zeng.
Well, Josef Zenk has had some mixed success here as well, much like Barton, but has shown himself to be an extremely dangerous competitor and has therefore earned the right at least at a chance at the qualification match. So that's why Lord Omega has decided to have these two square off tonight. Well, it's gotten chilly in here again, like it always does when he comes, almost always does when he comes down to the ring. He's a very, very strange man. And very, very, very unsettling. And I'm frankly terrified of Barton Mercer. Well, let's see who wins this one then, I guess. Well, Barton immediately just Luthez present punches Yosef in the head repeatedly. Just right out of the gate, it's pure aggression from Barton Mercer. Kick to the back. Another kick to the back. Yosef gets up this time. And Barton swats him away. Like, you know, barely was there. Goes for a grab, misses, and Yosef returns with a series of leg kicks. Punches, traps Barton in the corner. He's going for a spear, but Barton reverses it, slams him into the corner himself, and whips him off the corner turnbuckle, follows by a spear into the corner. Picks him up, belly to back, release suplex. Elbow to the back, vicious elbow to the back of the neck by Barton. Crossbody doesn't drop Barton. Barton misses with the clothesline. Barton then swats Yosef away. Punches him in the head. Kick to the gut. Barton gets out of the way and misses the back elbow drop off of the second rope. Punch to the back. Goes for a chop to the throat. Slams Barton's head off the mat. Sends him down. Goes for the cover. Kicks out at 2. Or 1, actually. Barton blocks. Kick to the gut. Punch to the head is blocked. Crossbody is swatted away by Barton. Picks him up. Very nice suplex there by Barton. Kick to the back. He's gesturing for Yosef to get back up. Kicks him in the shoulder. Another suplex plants Yosef on his back and shoulders. And goes for the cover. Kicks out at 1. Punch to the head. Arm wrench into a hammerlock behind his head, Yosef's head, but he punches his way out of the hammerlock. Was that a key lock? I forget which one's which. Punch to the head. Sends Barton into the corner this time. His body splash works this time, and Barton falls to the ground. Picks Barton up. Slams him face first in the mat again. Washes his face on the mat. And then elbow drop to the back. Goes into a head wrench, or neck wrench. Keeps it applied. Wrenches it a third time. Barton gets up. Punch to the gut. Punch to the head. Spinning side slam. Plants Yosef in the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover. Kicks out at 2, leaving Barton a little surprised that he got up from that. Yosef climbs back to his feet. Belly-to-belly suplex. Barton's going to the top rope. Is he going for the Nightmare Moonsault? He looks like he is. Nightmare Moonsault goes for the cover. And that's all she wrote. Barton just runs Yosef over. Just pure aggression from bell to bell by Barton Mercer there.
Here is your winner, the Nightmare, Barton Mercer.
Now, this is the Barton Mercer I was kind of expecting to see from the get-go. Barton is a scary, scary man. Next up, we have a match between Rachel Mortis and Kari Matsumoto. Let me get this set up because it got borked in the game, borked in universe mode. All right. And I believe we're going to be hearing from Kari Matsumoto before the match. Let us get that queued up, folks. Doop. And we gotta get. All right. Yes, we're gonna hear from Kari Matsumoto here now.
Oh, Rachel. Why do you torment yourself so? Why do you let hope into your heart? First you win the title, then you lose it to someone who claimed to respect you, only to immediately take that respect and use it as a bludgeon to show that you have no hope against her and to demonstrate what she is willing to do to the rest of us. And then you go out and claim a boon for yourself. A boon you plan to use to get another chance at that hope you hold so dear to yourself. Your hope to make the world a better place. Your hope to prove you are more than a monster. But today you face me again. Today I show you what it would mean to try to win that title again. Hope dies again today. I promise.
Well, all right. Well, Kari Matsumoto definitely seems confident going into this match. Let's see what happens, folks. She's been on a roll recently. So yes, we've got Rachel Mortis versus Kari Matsumoto here. This is a not for anything in particular, apparently. Kari Matsumoto is our #1 contender for the women's title, and Rachel Mortis holds one of Lord Omega's boons. And I've been hearing that she's debating how to use it, sort of debating between turning it into the next title match into a triple threat or using it to challenge the winner of that match at a later date. We'll see, folks. I think this match is supposed to decide in Rachel's head what her plan is. And unlike Eugene, it looks like she's choosing not to bring a briefcase representing the Boom down to the ring with her.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from London, England, the monster, Rachel Mortis.
There's something about her. She just seems something seems to click when she comes down to the ring, and she switches from, as I've said before, quite gregarious and personable to, well, intense and very focused on the business at hand. But again, tonight we're going to have another one of those matches that just, like for last time they crossed paths, this is speed versus power, folks. Power emerged victorious last time, but Kari's been on an absolute tear since. Speaking of which,
And her opponent, from Owita, Japan, Magical Kari Matsumoto.
well, Kari's got her eyes pretty much locked dead on Rachel, though she glances off to the side every now and then. Look of nothing but disdain on her face at the moment. Here we go, folks. Rachel's in staring intently at Kari. Kari kick, punt, flurry of blows. Rachel finally catches a kick and stops the flurry into a backbreaker by Rachel. Kari really can't. Ooh, another backbreaker by Rachel. Kari really can't afford to get stuck in with Rachel. That power is going to just overwhelm her. She's really got to get Rachel off her feet and then just assault her from the air. It seems to be probably her best bet, in my opinion. Punch to the gut, sends her off the rope. Back body drop. And a punch to the head by Rachel. Picks Kari back up off the mat. Punch to the head. Scoops her up. And Snake Eyes off the corner of the turnbuckle. Well, turnbuckle's always in the corner, but, top turnbuckle. That's it. Jawbreaker by Kari. Arm drag into a running knee to the head. Oof. Stomp to the back. Stomp to the back. Third stomp to the back. She's just kicking Rachel in the back repeatedly while she's on the ground. Discus clothesline by Rachel Mortis there on Kari. Floors her. Kick to the chest. Goes for a punch and misses. Spinning back kick to the gut by Kari. Sends Rachel into the corner. Step up Enziguri to Rachel's head. Rachel shoves her away. Walks her over the ropes. Plants her to the top rope. And snaps her neck back off the top rope. Oof, that's gotta hurt. Leaping elbow drop to the chest by Rachel Mortis. Misses the stomp. Pop-up Meteora by Kari that floors Rachel. Stop to the back. Continues her stomp assault on Rachel. Goes into a head scissors and elbows to the head from the position by Kari Matsumoto. Lifts Rachel up. Rachel counters. Uppercut. Staggers Kari Matsumoto. She reverses the Irish whip and floors Rachel with a punch to the head. Leaps to the top rope. Oh, she's waiting for Rachel to stand back up. Nope. Diving. Oh my God. The Heartseeker elbow off the top rope to the outside. Ooh. Slap to the face. Pushes her back into the announce table. Picks her back up. Neck breaker on the outside by Kari Matsumoto and Rachel Mortis. Taunts her on the ground. Punch to the gut. Kick to the leg. Kick to the side torso. Goes to spinning back into the gut, but Rachel catches it and then punches her. Misses the back chop. Punch to the head. Punch to the back. Punch to the head. Kari counters and dives back into the ring. Rachel follows. Russian leg sweep by Rachel Mortis on Kari there. Brutal elbow drop to the small of the back. Stomp to the back. And Rachel is choking Kari. She does seem to lose herself in anger in the ring every now and then, but quickly regains her composure and lets it go. Slams her hand off the mat, picks her back up. Slides her in the corner. Misses the back elbow. Basement dropkick doesn't take Rachel off her feet. Arm wrench. Counters with a punch to the head by Kari there. Rachel catches her and spine busters her pretty nastily. Just slams her back down to the mat. And goes for the cover. Kicks out at one. Kick to the back. Rachel's lining up, calling for it. She's calling for the choke slam. She's got her by the throat. Lifts her up, and down she goes, planting her square on the mat. Pulls her away from the ropes and goes for the cover. No, she kicked out just before the ref's hand hit the mat for the three. Super close. You could have slid a piece of paper between the ref's hand and the mat before she kicked out. Uppercut. Sends her off the rope. Leapfrogs Rachel. Dives under Rachel. Dives under her again. And Rachel catches herself on the rope. Sends her off the rope again. Leapfrogs her again. Dives under again. Dives under again. Is she playing mind games with Rachel here? Sends her into the corner. Kick to the gut. Headbutt. Punch to the head. Oh dear. Drive-by drop kick to Rachel's head there from the outside. Climbs to the top rope. Leaping senton from the top rope onto Rachel. Goes for the cover. And that's the Kari wins the match with that senton off the top rope. Speed triumphs today, folks. She has not lost since the tournament finals, folks. I think that was. I think she took this match as something of a message to the champion Lilith Lovecraft, so that she's not worried by facing a larger opponent. Whew. All right, next up we have the... Why? Oh my god. I have to look through this here. Hang on a second. Oh my god. Several of the matches are completely Born Universe mode. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to... Okay. I'm gonna have to just work around the issues. Universe mode completely borked my save choices here. All right. Next up, we've got an Iron Woman match between Crystal Storm and Akane Matsuda. Let's double check to make sure this is right. Damn it, no. Okay, that's right. Okay, that's good. That's set up properly. All right, cool. Why is that? Okay, whatever. All right. Well, next up we've got we've got word from Akane Matsuda here. Give me one moment to get that set up. All right.
Yes, yes. Another fight against another hero. And it's not just a normal match, but an Iron Man match. A test of skill, strength, endurance, and brutality. Well, within the rules, of course. I confess, I would prefer if this were a truly unfettered fight. My ONI blood screams for more. More violence. More blood. More pain. But this will suffice. For now. Crystal. You are strong. Noble. Righteous. Show me how you fight. What will you do to win? It is in battle we find who we truly are and where we can let our true selves grow. This is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I really don't know what else to expect from Akane at this point. Well, here we go, folks. Crystal Storm vs. Akane Matsuda in an Iron Woman match. 15 minutes on the clock once it starts. And our competitors are about to come down to the ring. Yeah.
from Chicago, Illinois, the Captain, Crystal Storm.
Well, Crystal Storm, as far as I'm aware, has never crossed paths with Kari Matsumoto in back on Earth, nor here in IDCW. So this is a first, folks. Not entirely sure why Akane wanted an Iron Woman match, other than it's more of a test of their in-ring skills. So.
And her opponent, from Kyoto, Japan, the Scorpion, Akane Matsuda.
But Akane seems to really like the Iron Man match format. So, and Lord Omega seems happy enough to give it to her when she's asked so far. I suspect it plays into what Lord Omega wants to see, so. All right, into an arm wrench to start things off. But Kari reverses it and takes her to the mat. Wrenching back on Crystal's arm. She rolls through, gets back to her feet, blocks it, and punches the head by Akane Matsuda. Reverses it into an Irish whip, dives under her. Back body drop. Tonight we're actually seeing two of the pound-for-pound strongest women we have competing here in IDCW. I'm not sure who actually wins that title between these two. Very nice Hurricane Rana by Akane. Kick to the back. Blocks the punch into a snap suplex. Kick to the head to get back to her feet. And a nice STO by Crystal there to take Akane off her feet. Kick to the chest, stomp to the hand. Deadlift gut wrench, it looks like. Yep. Deadlift gut wrench suplex. Akane's working her way back to her feet. Punch to the gut. Spinning back kick to the gut. Punch to the head. Punch to the head. Sends her crashing into the corner. Running boot to the head by Akane there in the corner. Jeez. Goes for the cover. But Crystal kicks out at one. Gets herself back to her feet. Punch. Akane just keeps the assault going, but Crystal counters the punch to the head of her own. Akane running the corner. And Akane counters with a counter Uranagi there from the corner. Very nice. Arm wrench takedown, slams Akane face first in the mat. Goes to the full mount, punches the head. Continues the punches to the head. Just continues the beatings on the ground. Drags Akane to the middle of the ring. Rolls her over, looks like she's going for the cover. Hooks the leg. Akane kicks out before he can get to a one, though. Akane to the corner. And another counter Uranagi by Akane. Jeez. Punch to the back. Suplex by Akane there. Stomp the arm. Arm wrench. Into a takedown. Oh, snaps the arm as she takes her back down. Drags Crystal back towards the middle of the ring. She's going for a cover herself, but does not hook the leg. Kicks out a count of one. Not too surprising there. Stomp to the head. Very nice judo throw over her shoulder there by Crystal. Let's Akane back to her feet. Oh, brutal spine buster by Crystal there. But Akane kicks out at 2. Well, she's lining up for the cross-arm powerbomb. Yep, she's going for it. Lifts Akane up. Slams her down head first off the rope. Oof. Goes for the cover. But Akane kicks out at 2. Crystal can't believe it. Arm drag counter by Akane to get back to the feet. Pop-up uppercut. Oh. And goes to the cover off that. But Crystal kicks out at 2. So she's lining up for that super kick that she's very fond of and has put many people down. But Crystal steps to the side. He thinks Crystal may have telegraphed that. Nice back suplex by Crystal as Akane pulls herself back to her feet on the ropes. Crystal, I think, suspects Akane is playing possum and is waiting to see what Akane will do. And counters Crystal, Akane going for a spear of some sort and just into a beautiful, beautiful spine buster. It looks like she's lining up for the cross-arm powerbomb again. Yep. And Akane goes up and back down. But Akane's back to her feet. Crystal's not letting up though. Clothesline. Leaping clothesline into the corner. Ducks the clothesline and leaping clothesline off the ropes. Kips back up. Stopped the arm. Oh, she's going for another gut wrench suplex, I think. Yep. Oh, but she maintains the grip. Folks, this is what I was talking about when I said she is pound for pound one of the strongest women on the roster. A trio of gut wrench suplexes. And Akane just jawbreakers herself back to her feet. Arm drag by Crystal, though. Into a Boston Crab. Beautiful roll through Boston Crab by Crystal Storm there. Akane's holding on. Will she tap to the Boston Crab? No, she will not. Crystal lets it go. Slams Akane's knee off the mat and goes for the pin. Yeah, Akane just didn't have the energy to get up to kick out there. 1-0 Crystal. Leaping Hurricane Rana by Akane. Kick to the head. Punch floors Crystal Storm there. Spin kick to the gut. Sends Akane over the top rope. And follows her to the outside. Just military presses her up into the air. Drops her into an uppercut. Oof. Fireman's carry takeover by Akane. Chop to the chest. Back elbow counter. Arm wrench. Counters with a punch. Sends her running back over to the other side of the ring. Oh, she's on the outside, though. Follows her over. Picks Crystal back up off the mat. Puts her in the ring. Elbow to the head. Follows her back in. Pop-up uppercut again. Goes for the cover. Kicks out of 1. Oh, my God. Maybe she was in the ropes, actually, folks. That might have been what happened. Sends her to the corner. Running boot to the head. Just floors Crystal. Akane looks kind of tired, but she's lining up for a super kick. Square to the jaw. Brutal. Goes to the cover. And Crystal kicks out at 2.5. Akane cannot believe it. Arm wrench. Stomp to the back. Crystal counters the punch to get back to her feet. Oof. Fireman's, God, just shoulder carry position into a full body slam there. Very nice by Crystal. Kane counters the jawbreaker to get back to her feet, though. Float over DDT. Plants Crystal in the middle of the ring. Running drop kick to floors Crystal. Picks her back up. Another pop-up uppercut. She just keeps landing those. Eventually, Crystal's not going to get back up. Kicks out at 2, though. Drops a knee on Crystal's head. And another super kick. Floors Crystal. Drags her back to the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover. And that ties it up at 1 apiece, folks. Crystal sends her into the corner. Boot to the head again. Jesus, she just keeps kicking Crystal in the head. Eventually, Crystal counters the gut. She is tough as nails, folks. Oh, into a pump handle slam. Just beautiful counter to that pump handle slam of some sort. But Akane kicks out at 2. And rolls outside the ring to recover. Gets back to her feet. Gets back into the ring. Spinning a kick to the gut. Crystal shoves her away. Spine buster. Very nice. Floats over into the cover. And she takes a 2-1 lead over Akane, sorry. Picks her up. Akane rolls through. Drop toe hold. Bounces Crystal's head off the mat. Into a pop-up uppercut again. Into a cover. Kicks out at 2. Picks Crystal up. Up. Into an armbar, to an abdominal stretch combined with an armbar. That's just nasty looking, folks. It's more of a shoulder bar, really. She's wrenching on Crystal's shoulder. But Crystal elbows her way out, gets back to her feet. Punch to the gut, and beautiful hip toss to get out of it. But damage was done. Looks like she's lining up for the cross-arm powerbomb. Lifts her up, and plants her in the square in the center of the ring. Goes for the cover. 3-1 for Crystal Storm now. Brutal uppercut by Crystal there. Oof. She means business tonight, folks. Just back body drops Crystal out of the ring. Only 2 minutes left on the clock. Akane's got to get to work if she wants to tie this up. Stiff punch to the head. Picks her back up. Chop to the chest. Float over DDT on the outside. Brutal. Ow. Slams her head off the apron. Picks her back up. Sends her back into the ring. And looks like she's going to go for it again. Yep, super kick. Floors Crystal. Drops into the cover. But she was in the ropes, folks. That was a tactical mistake by Akane there. That's 2 pinfalls she's lost to rope breaks. Jawbreaker counter by Crystal. Clothesline floors Akane. Into a gut wrench. Deadlift into the gut wrench. Suplex. Yep. Oof. Dragon screw leg whip. Goes to the cover. She realizes she doesn't have a lot of time here. 2.5. She's going to have to work really fast if she wants to get this. That neck wrench is not really a good tactical decision given how much time's left on the clock. Counters the jawbreaker. Spine buster. Floats over to the cover again. This could be a 4-1. Nope, 2.5, but there's only 20 seconds left on the clock. This is basically a foregone conclusion at this point, folks. Kick to the gut. And just holds her in the air and drops her down at the end of the match. Crystal wins 3-1. Well, Crystal Storm emerges victorious, and Akane looks, looks very annoyed with it. It looks like all her anger is directed at herself, but she is definitely not happy with the result of that match. I think she doesn't seem her usual sort of. She doesn't seem as usual as sort of. It seems like she enjoyed the result of that match as much as she usually does, even when she loses. I think she might have been a little bit off her game as part of the issue, possibly. But, yeah, great match by Crystal Storm there. She was just on top of Akane for most of the match and just would not go down some of Akane's best offense, which has floored many other competitors. All right, next up, we have Eugene Eric Mann versus Ramon Hernandez. Wrestler versus luchador, folks. And, yeah, this just looks like it's just a straight-up match. Neither of them seem to have anything they want to say before the match. They're just going to let their actions in the ring speak, so let's take it to ringside. There we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is Mr. Money in the Bank, Eugene Eric Mann.
Well, Eugene continues to be insistent we call him Mr. Money in the Bank for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but I guess we'll have to talk to him at some point and find out exactly why he chooses to call himself that. Or insist that we call him that, at least. Eugene has been surprisingly good, as we said. His wrestling skills are definitely nothing to sneeze at, and he's a tough, tough man.
And his opponent, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 226 pounds, the Predator, Ramon Hernandez.
And it's El Cazador coming down to the ring. The Luchador is definitely a very likable fellow. And tonight we get to see a clash of styles, yet similarity, because they are both professional wrestlers, just different traditions. Here we go, folks. Eugene starts things off with a Russian leg sweep, taking Ramon off his feet. Ramon catches the kick to the chest, though, into a dragon screw, taking Eugene off his feet, and kicks him in the chest, and Eugene does not catch that one. Handspring standing moonsault by the Luchador. Stomp to the arm. Beautiful flipping arm drag flip. That just... Ramon knows how to put on a show, if nothing else, folks. Arm drag. Punch to the back. Ooh, brutal front inverted DDT there. Actually, more of a front DDT, really. Not inverted. Leg sweep by Eugene there. Stomp to the back. Just keep stomping away at the back. And Ramon counters into an arm breaker over his shoulder. Calling an elbow tie up. Eugene pushes him away. Ramon blocks the punch into a Hurricane Rana. Stiff short arm lariat there. Takes Eugene off his feet. She sends Ramon to the corner. Reverses it into the corner. Into a leaping face buster. Goes for the cover. And El Cazador kicks out at 1. Stomp to the shoulder, stomp to the back. Into a neck crank. Slams his head back down to the mat. Up, goes into a surfboard stretch from behind. Knee into the small of the back, pulling the arms back. I'm sure that's actually a surfboard stretch, but yeah. But Ramon counters. El Cazador turns it around. Elbow to the gut. Sends Eugene off the ropes. Ducks under. And into a short tackle. Just takes Eugene right off his feet. Stomp to the arm. Another stomp to the arm. Eugene kicks to the gut. Scoops him up, but he escapes out the back. Shoves Eugene away. Beautiful toss, overhead toss there by Ramon. Gets Eugene back up. Lifts Eugene up onto his shoulder. Throws him back down. Stomp to the back. And Ramon heads to the high rent district. Eugene blocks the top rope Meteora. Just swats him away. Short forearm to the head. Punch to the head. Into a neck breaker. And goes to the cover. Ramon kicks out at 2. Eugene's lining up for probably the generic combo. And here it comes, folks. Florizel counts it over with a series of punches to the head and goes for the cover. But he kicks out at 2.5. Eugene looks irritated. The ref's convinced that should have been a 3 count. Kazuda counters with a jawbreaker. Spear floors Eugene. Picks him back up. Sends him to the corner. Irish whip. Runs perfectly. He's going for it's the pounce. Takes Eugene completely off his feet. Pulls Eugene back out to the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover. But Eugene kicks out at 2.5. Well, they've each hit their opponent with the finisher, and both have only gotten 2.5. Shoulder block. Another shoulder block. Throws him to the outside, but he leaps over, climbs to the top rope. Leaping double axe handle to Eugene's head. Picks him up. Spear, another short spear right there in the corner. Pulls Eugene around. Handspring moonsault. And he heads to the top rope. Drop kick off the top rope. What is he doing? Misses the leaping dive from the top rope. I don't know what he was planning, but Eugene blocked it. Counters the punch to the gut, though. Ramon seems to be mostly okay despite missing from the top rope to the outside there. Eugene blocks the punch to the head and sends Ramon back into the ring. And does his little taunting dance. Ramon claws his way back to his feet, dodges the punch. Set out jawbreaker by Eugene there. Stomp to the chest, knee to the head. Stomp the small of the back. He just used one of Ramon's moves against him there, just that rolling, leg-assisted toss there. Flip toss. Punch to the gut, though, by Ramon. Sends Eugene crashing into the corner. Looks like he's going for another pounce, folks. Takes Eugene flying off his feet. Rolls him over, goes for the cover. And Ramon emerges victorious.
Here is your winner,
El Cazador is victorious.
Hernandez.
Luchador emerges victorious over the professional wrestler. That's 2 losses in a row for Eugene, which is a first. All right. Well, Ramon is now 2-0. Next up, we have Jushin Hayabusa versus Bishop Boone, and we apparently do have word from Mr. Hayabusa. All right, let's get that set up. All right.
What? You want me to speak about this, inanity? I suppose. Clearly this Lord Omega has power, either that or I am stuck in some lunatic dreamscape. Though, I guess both are technically possible. Either way, since I am here and I have been presented with this opportunity, I might as well take it. I have seen several familiar faces here, many of which I suspect are not happy to see mine. So today I cross paths with a combatant I've not faced before and know little about. I'd say that I am sorry for the pain and torment I am about to inflict upon you, Bishop Boone, but that would be a lie. I look forward to using all of the hand-to-hand skills I have acquired over the years to break you down, piece by piece, in that ring. Leaving you a broken, sobbing wreck of a man, lying on the canvas wondering what just happened.
Well, if nothing else, Mr. Hayabusa's direct. Their match is next. All right, here we go, folks. They're headed down to the ring. And here comes the Yakuza Enforcer, or Yakuza Assassin, really. Sorry, former Yakuza Assassin.
Making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 234 pounds, the assassin, Jushin Hayabusa.
He is a intimidating man. There's just something about him whenever you're near him that just almost reptilian about him. Just no empathy whatsoever.
And his opponent, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 180 pounds, Buzzsaw Bishop Boone.
Well, Bishop's had a rocky run so far here. And I've been hearing tell he's seriously considering asking Lord Omega for a match against one of his shades to try and earn a boon. He has stated repeatedly that he really has better things to do than be here, and I find this hard to believe, but he genuinely believes that he really should be back home helping out his neighborhood more than doing what he's doing here. Which is why he seems to be very sort of tries to win most of his matches as quickly as he can. So this is an interesting thing. Bishop has a significant height advantage over Jushin, but Jushin is a much more powerfully built man. Bishop's very tall and lanky. All right, series of blows to start things off with Bishop, and then Jushin goes into an armbar. Punch to the head, kick to the gut by Bishop. Scoops Jushin up, puts him into the tree of woe. And kicks him square in the chest there. Jawbreaker by Jushin. Leaping knee to the gut, just floors Bishop. Twisting neckbreaker by Hayabusa. Kick to the leg. Beautiful duck under snap suplex by Hayabusa there. And dragon screw with leg whip by Bishop. Stomped the arm. Rolls through. Looks like he's going to snap the arm. Does so. Drops the knee on Jushin's elbow. Drags him away from the ropes. Rolls him over. Looks like he's going for a quick cover here. But Hayabusa kicks out at one. That kick to the back didn't seem to do much other than annoy Hayabusa. Brutal short clothesline by Hayabusa. Yeah, that kick really just annoyed him. Into a reverse triangle. But Bishop rolls through and gets out. Chop block by Hayabusa there to the back of Bishop's knee. And goes into a sleeper hold. Rear naked choke. He's got the body triangle in, but ended up in the ropes, so Bishop is able to get the rope break. Hayabusa's lining up for something. Ducks his head down. Oh, he's going for the Gotch-style pile driver. Drops Bishop on his head. Two. Bishop barely kicks out at 2.5. Though he does not look like he knows exactly where he is right now. Well, arm drag counter gets Bishop's feet, though he does look a little woozy. Another hip toss into the arm drop on the shoulder. Looks like he's clearing the cobwebs out from that pile driver. Kick to the chest. Kick to the shoulder. Pulls him up to his knees. Lifts him up. Clothesline. Another clothesline. Ducks it. Standing back kick to the chin. Kick to the gut. Brutal running knee there. Floors Hayabusa. Goes to the cover. And takes him out.
Here is your winner, Buzzsaw Bishop.
Bishop wins a clean match against Hayabusa there. Just Jushin Hayabusa. Beautiful, just brutal short knee to the head. Just knocked Hayabusa just clean out. Bishop is a striker to be feared, apparently. He hasn't really had, although he did give Arctolos a brutal match that one time. So We should forget that Bishop is actually a tough competitor. Should not forget that. Next up, we've got Danielle Warren versus Pamela Graves. I think we have word from Miss Warren. Give me 1 second, though, because I forgot to do something. Let's double check to make sure I do have this promo set up. All right, yeah, we do. Let me just get this set up. Good enough. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's get this going.
Honestly, I have no idea what to say. I mean, assuming that the being who brought me, and the rest of us, here is not lying about their intent and abilities, then this is a real opportunity to make a real difference back on Earth. It is also a responsibility. A responsibility to make sure someone who has ill intent does not emerge victorious. Now, as to the form of this contest. I mean, I do have some experience fighting in the ring. The rules were a bit different, shall we say, but I have some understanding. As to my opponent today, Pamela, I sympathize with your goals. I genuinely do. But I simply cannot condone your methods. I know Roxanne is currently calling the shots, methodology-wise, for you two right now, but how long will that continue? So, let's see how you comport yourself in the ring today, Pamela. Prove me wrong about you. I would love to be wrong.
Well, let's see what the former mixed martial artist from Winnipeg will fare against the anarchist from New York. Should be an interesting match. Two very skilled fighters, actually. I believe Pam's going to have Roxanne in her corner tonight. So after this, we've got one more match and then our main event.
making her way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Dangerous Danielle Warren.
Now, Danielle Warren, as we said last week, is a champion mixed martial artist who's taken up the super heroic mantle up in Canada since retiring from the ring. She is a very, very well-rounded fighter who's got a multitude of different fighting. She's very good at both submission and she's good at submission, striking, and wrestling. She's a well-rounded martial artist. See how she competes with the submission wizardry of Pamela Graves.
And her opponent, accompanied by the Wanderer, Roxanne Abbott, and representing the Misfits from Harlem, New York, the Anarchist, Pamela Graves.
Now, Pam does not look happy with Miss Warren here. I mean, she doesn't look happy with a lot of people, but she looks kind of pissed off, actually. I think she may have heard a couple of... Yep. Beautiful takedown by Pam there. Stomp to the knee. And Danielle counters the jawbreaker. Blocks that and punch to that chest, punch to the head. Arm wrench. Drops her knee down, gets into more arm control there, wrenches on the shoulder, and Danielle breaks free. Punch to the head. But Pam picks her up and slams her face first into the mat. Sends her off the rope, ducks under. And again picks her up and slams her down off the ropes there. Very nice by Pam there. And then Danielle crashing to the corner. Drop kick to the small of the back by Miss Graves. Arm wrench. She counters into a drop toe hold. Sends her crashing to the corner. Catches her and kick to the head from the outside. Very nice by Danielle Warren. Kick to the gut. Ooh! Brutal body slam followed into a punch to the head by her. Goes into full mount, starts punching the head. Stomp to the gut. Goes to the cover. But Pamela Graves kicks out at one. Counters the punch with an elbow to the gut. Kick to the back of the leg. Sends Pam off the ropes. Counters that with a kick to the gut. Jab to the head, kick to the leg. Slams the corner, drop kick to the small of the back by Danielle. Slams to the corner, punch to the back of the head, kick to the gut. Countered, punch to the head. Arm wrench. And drops back into a... Oh, wow. Combination chicken wing and chokehold there. Very nice by Pam Graves. Kick to the gut. Catches the second kick to the gut and just straight punch to the chest, followed by another punch to the gut by Danielle Warren. She is a very direct fighter. Very little wasted motion by her. Elbow from the corner there, gets her way out. Arm drag takedown by Danielle Warren. Sends Pam crashing into the corner. Advances. Nice fireman's carry takeover by Pam there in the corner. Sends Danielle crashing out of the ring, and looked like she was expecting Danielle to get caught in the ropes and went for a dropkick, which she wasn't there for. Danielle's working her way back to her feet and re-enters the ring. Sends Pam crashing to the corner, misses the splash in the corner. Pam counters the clothesline, misses the stomp to the gut, leaping crossbody. Picks her back up. Oh, beautiful rolling guillotine choke by Danielle Warren. But Pam fights her way out. Backbreaker by Pam Graves into the cover. Kick out at 2 by Danielle Warren. She kicks her way out. Back body, another fireman's carry takeover. Nice standing drop kick by Pam Graves. Well, she's lining up for the Kingslayer submission. Into the Kingslayer. But Danielle works her way out. She knows a thing or two about submissions herself and knows how to defend them. Series of strikes floors Pam Graves. Picks her back up again, though. Sends her off the rope. Pop-up uppercut floors Pam. That wasn't even an uppercut. That was a straight punch to the head, actually. Kicks out at 2.5, though. Cross. Okay, two body checks. Slams her down. Rolls into the kick to the head. Pam falls back into the corner. Again, beautiful fireman's carry counter there. I think Danielle's keeps setting her up for that running haymaker in the corner. And Pam's done her scouting and is not letting her do it. Pulls her over the ropes. Danielle kicks out at 2. This has been everything I was hoping it would be, folks, as a match. These two are very skilled competitors and been very evenly matched so far. Running body check there. Another body check by Pam. Says, ducks that into a beautiful body slam. Nice by Pam. Pamela Graves is no joke, folks. Kick to the gut. Chicken wing. Beautiful chicken wing power slam there. No. Not power slam. Power bomb. That's what I'm looking for. And it looks like she's lining up for the Kingslayer again. There she goes, rolls back into it. This is a variant on the Dragon Sleeper. She calls it the Kingslayer. But Danielle works her way out again. Sends her crashing into the corner. Up this time, running haymaker just clear across her jaw. Pam's dazed. Scoops her up, but falls out the back. Slams her down to the reverse DDT. Tries to slap the Kingslayer in again. This time will it work? This time Danielle is forced to tap out to the Kingslayer. Hell of a match, folks. Danielle almost had it with that pop-up straight right to the jaw, but Pam perseveres through and emerges victorious while her partner watches on from the outside. Looks like Roxy was there just to make sure no shenanigans happened, and none did, so it was just a nice, straight, clean fight between the two. Well, next up, we've got a match a match that was requested by Maria Cepeda and Kirsten Anderson. Maria is going to be, I believe, going to be accompanied to the ring by Yuri, and Kirsten will be accompanied by Catherine Koloff for some reason. And Kirsten's got some words, apparently.
Another week, another opportunity to study our opposition. Death's champion, the Reaper. For one such as us, you hold no real threat. But you are worth observing. Maybe you could serve our purposes in some manner. Maybe you would make good prey. The only way to learn is to observe. We apologize for any interference Catherine might present today. She is a potential, and thus we must humor her wants for now, and she insisted on observing us from ringside. We much prefer a more intimate hunt, but this will not harm my observations. Perhaps she will give us an opportunity to learn something we did not expect to. We shall see.
We shall see indeed. And the competitors are headed down to the ring now, folks. But yeah, apparently Maria and Yuri's alliance seems to be continuing. I suspect Yuri's there because she was a little worried that Kirsten would bring backup. Although I don't think Kirsten's particularly happy Catherine's tagging along. We'll see. They should be headed down to the ring shortly, folks, so... And here comes the Reaper.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by the Dragon, Yuri Yamashita. And from Tijuana, Mexico, the Reaper, Maria Cepeda.
Well, Maria is, as usual, her usual charming, exuberant self as she comes down to the ring. Yuri seems to be all business. But don't take this, don't take her seeming, sort of energy and charm lightly, folks. She is one serious competitor and does not take her opponents lightly. And don't forget, she's one of the Grim Reapers. She's Death's champion. Never forget that. Oh, Lordy.
And her opponent, accompanied by Princess Catherine Koloff. And from Copenhagen, Denmark, the Savior, Kristen Anderson.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen the Savior like this, but they seem annoyed, and not with their opponent. I really do get the feeling she'd really rather that Catherine was not here and she was coming down alone. Huh. God, she is just unsettling. Sorry. I've been told she prefers to be referred to as they, since it is both Kirsten and the Savior in one body. They are a plural being. And here we go. Punch to the head. Maria counters the punch to the gut, though. Beautiful Thez press and punches to the head by Maria Cepeda. Nice takedown into a nice spin kick to the chest. Maria's a very skilled striker and just a really talented all-around competitor. We've not seen her much on the show yet. Kirsten was looking like she's going for a leaping stomp and Maria dodged it. Counters the kick into a beautiful back suplex. Chop to the chest. Kick to the back into a beautiful arm just, oh. And Catherine's talking to Maria and is distracting her as Kirsten gets back to her feet unmolested. Into a beautiful cutter, just out of nowhere. Stomp the arm. Making good use out of Catherine's distraction there outside, but Jawbreaker gets her off the feet, and pump kick misses. Very nice back suplex by Kirsten there. They bring Maria back to her feet. Jawbreaker counter, though, very nice. Oh, springboard kick to the head. Very nice by Maria. Kirsten is dazed. Very nice neck wrench. Slams her back down. Heads to the top rope smoothly. Frog splash. Goes for the cover. But a kick out at one by Kirsten Anderson. And Catherine's talking to Maria again. Maria is distracted by her. Punch to the back by the Savior into a DDT. The distractions are paying off by Catherine on the outside. Slams her back down. Stomp the arm. I don't know why she sits down like that. Maybe it's to observe her opponent, like they say. Kicks out at one, though. Very nice dragon screw by Maria there. Takes Kirsten off her feet. Back to the top rope again. Another frog splash out from the corner right to the middle of the ring. And back to the top rope again. Catherine's distracting the ref, but Maria doesn't seem to care. Oh my God. Beautiful spinning top rope splash there. I'm not sure what that's called. Into the cover. And the ref's distracted by Catherine again, so she's not getting the count there. That probably should have been a 3 count. And Catherine has been sent to the back. She's been ejected. The ref's had enough of her. Real, oh, beautiful lift into a neck breaker by Kirsten there. And she observes Maria as she gets back to her feet again. Clothesline. Another clothesline. And a beautiful sweep to the leg to take Maria off her feet. Backs up into the corner. She's lining up for that running bicycle knee she's floored several opponents with. Straight to the jaw by Kirsten there. And Maria looks like she might have been playing a little possum there. Chop to the gut. Clothesline. Another clothesline. Leaping clothesline into the corner. Leaping clothesline as Kirsten as the Savior comes off the ropes. She's headed back to the top rope. Frog splash, goes for the cover. But Kirsten kicks out at 2. Clothesline by the Savior. Maria standing switch, kick to the back of the knee. Back elbow by Kirsten. Kick to the gut. DDT. Looks like she's lining up for another bicycle knee. Just floors Maria. And catches the spinning back kick to the top rope. Calls for Kirsten to get to her feet. Leaping crossbody. But the Savior kicks out at 2. Leaping Hurricane Rana into a cover. Very nice transition. Kicks out at 2. Maria's not letting up, though. She knows how dangerous Kirsten Anderson is. Back to the top rope again. That spinning senton, modified senton, just absolutely lands perfectly. 1, 2. Kicks out at 2.5 again. Stomp to the arm. Sends her crashing into the corner. Lifts her up to the top rope. What is she thinking? Is she going for a superplex, it looks like? Yes! No, that was a sit out. That was like a top rope Falcon Arrow. Beautiful cutter out of nowhere by Kirsten. Barring him, basically looked like a variant on the Royal Knockout from Catherine there. Lifts her back up. Headbutt floors her. Backing up for another bicycle knee. Floors Maria Cepeda. It looks like she's going to line up for that spinning back kick. Maria ducks it into a standing Hurricane Rana. What's she lining up for here? Oh, wait, she's... Brainbuster, it looks like. Yes, it is. Brainbuster. Goes for the cover. And that is it. Maria Cepeda emerges victorious over the Savior after a long, brutal fight. And the Savior offers Maria her hand. Handshake, rare show of respect by the Savior. I, I I'm floored, folks. I don't know what to think of that. Well, folks, that takes us to our main event, folks. Which is a fatal four-way for the fatal four-way elimination match for the #1 contendership for the men's title, which will be Carlos Gonzalez, Alex Van Sice, Arik Tolos, and the winner of our opening match tonight, Barton Mercer. All right, let us get to that in a moment here, folks. I've got to get that set up. So, yeah, but in the meantime, we do have some word from some of our competitors here. First up, we're going to be hearing from Carlos. Let me get that set up. And then I believe we'll be hearing from Arik Tolos. All right. First up, Carlos here. Carlos Gonzalez.
Honestly, I don't know why
Whoop,
Lord...
whoop. Wrong setting here, sorry. There we go.
Honestly, I don't know why Lord Omega is bothering with the pretense of this qualification match. I am clearly the only one here deserving to wrench that title from Senor Vada's hands. But, if I must prove my superiority again, I suppose I will. At least this fatal four-way match presents a new tactical and strategic challenge than the usual match fare. But I suspect it will go as it usually does. A superior intellect welded to superior technique will prevail yet again.
Well, yeah, that's Carlos for you. Next up, we're going to be hearing from Arik Tolos. And Alex Van Sice does not seem to have much he wants to say here. All right. Yeah, so let us hear from Mr. Tolos.
Fatal four-way. A pathetic joke. I'm simply being made to play with infants. A fool who thinks his little tricks make him powerful. A child who was built a sand castle and thinks himself a ruler. And Van Sice, the man who reminded me of how weakness felt. Yes, maybe you have the potential, little hero. see the chance, don't hold back. Because if you show mercy, then I won't.
Well, that is, that's Arctolos. And, yeah, he's, yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. But oh, hang on. Forgot one thing. Yeah. Wait. Oh, that's what I forgot. There we go. All right. All right, folks, we are here for the main event now. Wrong thing. There we go. Falls Count Anywhere fatal four-way elimination match for the number one contendership. Who will emerge victorious? Will it be Carlos Gonzalez, whom is outside of the opening fatal four-way during our initial show, is since undefeated in competition? Alex Van Sys, who has put up a string of very impressive victories here and there. Arctolos, who has just been, aside from one match, he's been virtually unstoppable. And Barton Mercer absolutely flooring Josef Zenk earlier today and having beaten one of the Shades. These are all very, very dangerous competitors. All of them are worthy challengers to Xander Voda's title.
Is in elimination match. Making his way to the ring from Valencia, Spain, weighing in at 209 pounds, El Jefe Carlos Gonzalez.
No Bruce Leonard with him today. I suspect that's because it is, well, Carlos is confident in his abilities, shall we say, and generally it's frowned on to have someone come down to the ring with you at a fatal four-way, from what I understand. So the cartel is just being represented by Carlos today.
And his opponent, first, from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at 235 pounds, Valiant Alex Van Sys.
Well, Alex Van Sys gets a rousing cheer from the crowd, as he usually does. Dude's just a likable guy, but is very, very, very powerful in the ring, from what we've seen. Just not one to be underestimated. And here comes the behemoth.
And standing 7 feet tall, weighing in at 443 pounds, the anomaly, Eric Tolos.
Well, Tolos' victory over Amit Hancock last week in that last man standing match was impressive. And from what I understand, Hancock is still requiring medical observing. He was not cleared to compete this week, and that top rope powerbomb did a real number on him. He is terrifying. Speaking of terrifying,
And from Salem, Massachusetts,
another monster.
weighing in at 319 pounds, the Nightmare, Barton Mercer.
You know, I've talked about a few other competitors being much faster than they look or much stronger than they look. I don't think anybody can really bring the title of much faster than they look away from Barton. This man is just electrifyingly quick. It is shocking every time he does some of the stuff he does for a man of his immense size. But he might not have quite the raw power Tolos does, though. Or Alex Van Sice, for that matter. All right. Shoulder face buster by Barton to start match off. Tolos throws Gonzalez out of the ring. Standing suplex by Mercer on Van Sice there. Punch to the back. Tolos scoops Gonzalez up on his shoulder and looks like, he drops Gonzalez off the ring steps. Neckbreaker by Barton Mercer in the ring on Van Sice. Very nice scoop power slam by Tolos on the outside. Stomps the back on Van Sice. Slams his arm off the ring. Gonzalez managed to elbow his way out of Tolos' grip before he can slam his head off the ring steps again. Punch to the chest, catches the kick, clothesline floors Gonzalez. Kick to the back of the knee by Mercer on it. Leaping neck breaker by Mercer. Holy cow. Punch to the head, punch to the gut, was blocked by Gonzalez. Kick caught by Tolos. Punch to the head. Oh my God. Leaping neck snap by Burt Mercer in the ring there. Punch to the head by Gonzalez there. Sends Tolos running and he falls over. Spear in the corner by Mercer. Into a released belly to belly suplex. Crucifix pin attempt by Gonzalez on the outside, but it's broken up before the ring ref can get there. Leaping DDT by Alex in the ring there. Dragon screw by Gonzalez on the outside. Slams Mercer into the ring corner. Elbow drop to the back. Kick to the leg by Gonzalez. Gonzalez slams Tolos' head off the ring post. And does so again. Alex sends Mercer into the corner. Running clothesline in the corner there by Alex. Attempts to chop to the neck there by Gonzalez, but then repeated kicks to the leg. Misses the sweep kick. Scoop slam again. Van Sice has a pin attempt, but only gets a 2 on Mercer. Blocks the chop. Punch to the head by Tolos. Kick to the gut. DDT by Van Sice. Tolos seems to have and slams Gonzalez' head off the ring post again. Van Sice lining up for the attitude adjustment. He's got Mercer up, but Mercer is elbowing his way out of it. Up. Tolos doing that trifecta of suplexes on the outside. Sit out power slam by Mercer in the end, followed by punches to the head. Brutal slam by Tolos on the outside. Goes for the cover. Flipping leg drop by Mercer on.
A competitor.
And Tolos pins Gonzalez after that brutal slam on the outside. Van Sice kicks out of the pin from Mercer. And, Haas fight. Mercer just starts laying into Tolos' punches on the ropes. Alex sends Mercer into the corner. Tolos floors Van Sice, though. And gestures at them to come at him. Leaping smash to Mercer in the corner. Picks him up. Mercer elbows his way out. Leaping punch is blocked by Tolos. Chop by Tolos. Series of chops by Tolos. Series of punches to the gut by both Tolos and Mercer. Mercer just clotheslines Tolos out of the ring. Van Sice punch to the back, punch to the head. Springboard cutter by Van Sice out of nowhere. Goes for cover on Mercer, but Mercer kicks out at 1. Goes for the headbutt, but it's blocked by Mercer. Kick to the gut by Alex. Tolos punches Mercer out of the way, scoops Alex up, and he skips out the back, shoves Tolos away. Kick to the gut. He's going for that, wheelbarrow destroyer. Dear Lord. I don't know where Alex pulls that out of. Barton punches Alex, though. Alex ducks the clothesline. Leaping crossbody. Another leaping crossbody. Ducks the clothesline into a body slam. Very nice by Alex. But he's caught by Tolos for a German suplex. Stomp to the chest. Jawbreaker by Alex Van Sice. Counters the punch there by Tolos there. Spear by Mercer to both of them. Just floors them both. Alex dodges the grab there by Bart Mercer. Kick to the gut. Punch to the head. Lifts Alex up. Argentine backbreaker. The nightmare backbreaker by Bart Mercer. Goes to the cover. But he's in the ropes. Tolos is going for the trio of German suplexes on Mercer. While Alex is down and stunned. Excellent strategy by Tolos there. Goes for the cover on Mercer. Mercer kicks out at 2.5 though. Punch Tolos. Alex just flurry of blows on Arik Tolos there. Sends Tolos crashing to the outside and follows him. Mercer's back to his feet and follows him outside. Alex notices, though, and is not going to be distracted. Up. Belly-to-belly suplex by Mercer on the outside there. Tolos counters. Brutals. Oh, God. Drops him on his head on the outside. Goes for the cover. Mercer is bleeding. And Mercer is eliminated. It is down to Arik Tolos and Alex Van Sice. Belly-to-belly by Tolos on the outside. Picks Van Sice up. Punch to the head. Dodges that punch, though. Dodges the punch to the head. Kick to the gut. Tolos flings him back into the ring. Follows him in. Standing switch by Van Sice. Punch to the back. Sends Tolos crashing to the corner. Running clothesline. Drops Tolos to the mat. He's lining up for the attitude adjustment on him. Gets Tolos up and over and down. Goes for the cover. And Van Sice is the winner. He will be facing Xander Voda for the title at the next title match.
Here is your winner, Valiant Alex Van Sice.
That was a hell of a match, folks. And Tolos just walks to the back. Huh. But that is gonna do it, folks. Thank you all for joining us. Wait, I'm hearing that apparently Mercer is screaming something about he wants to tear Tolos' head off, but Tolos is nowhere to be found. And Mercer is, thankfully the security has managed to convince Mercer to just walk away for the moment. So no brawl has started backstage for once. I think Mercer might have, I don't know, we'll see. But that's going to do it for this week, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And we'll see you guys next week for more Interdimensional Challenge Wrestling. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. For those of you watching us on YouTube, thank you for watching on YouTube. If you enjoyed the show, please hit like and subscribe so you'll know when new episodes go live. And comment. If you'd like to throw a comment, we'd really appreciate it. But that's going to do it for now, guys. Thank you again. Bye.